Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And I just wanted to do, throughout this whole thing, I've been watching so many vlogs, and I have loved watching from the very beginning, from the moment they decided to their surgery to post-op on. And so this is kind of going to be a memory thing for me as well, like to go back and look at where I was at mentally, emotionally, all of that. But in today's video, I wanted to talk about why I am pursuing the gastric sleeve versus the lap band or the bypass. So the lap band, many years ago, my husband's ex-wife was getting the lap band. And so I researched it, and I found so many videos of people saying that they could not eat. That the only things that would stay down were the bad stuff, chips, just bad things that they weren't supposed to be having, and that they had a lot of problems. And so I was like, I'll wait and see how she does. Aside from the fact that she's my husband's ex-wife, she tried, but she had a lot of problems. She had a lot of vitamin deficiency issues, and the weight wasn't coming off like she hoped. So it just kind of confirmed for me that I just wouldn't want to do that. And it wasn't until, like I said, last year when the doctor had mentioned surgery to my husband that I even knew there was another option besides the band or the bypass. I didn't know there was this gastric sleeve option. And what appealed to me about it is the fact that it's not rerouting the intestines, and it's not as evasive. I think that's the word, evasive. So I have done a lot of research, and one thing I am concerned about is I have mild heartburn, but I'm going to try over the next few weeks. I know that tomato-based anything gives me heartburn, and so I'm going to try for the next 2 weeks not to eat anything, like no tomato soup, no pasta with my tomato sauce on it, nothing, and see if I have any issues with heartburn. Because if I don't, then I'll feel more confident going forward with the VSG. But from a lot of people that I've been watching, if they had mild issues with heartburn before, they got worse. If they didn't have any, they started to get it. And the ones that had it really bad, of course, it got a lot worse. And a lot of them are having revisions to bypass. So those are some of the reasons why I chose to go for the gastric sleeve. The final decision will be made when I talk to the surgeon. We're doing the phone consultation on May 12th, 2020, but she said, the secretary on the phone says that the surgeon wants to physically see me and my husband, see our body types, that kind of stuff, to go over what surgery they really feel will work best for our body types. I'm still hoping that the sleeve is, what he recommends too, because that's really what I want to do. Hold on. I'm going to pause it because I need to look at my notes and make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Okay. So I remember one of the other things was absorption. So with VSG, your body pretty much works normally. Your food still goes down the same way. Everything gets absorbed normally. With the bypass, you do have more problems absorbing nutrients. That's why it's better for weight loss for sure, but you have to really be consistent in taking your vitamins and things like that. And not that I couldn't take vitamins. I mean, if the surgeon looks at me and says, no, you really need the bypass, I think that's going to be better for you, then I will, talk with him and, research more. But I know that I would rather have just the normal functioning everything. And the other thing is, and this could be a good or bad thing, that I know from watching those, especially those that have continued to record 5 years past their surgery, that they're able to eat more. That appeals to me. I don't want to only be able to eat, a small portion. Now, that being said, those of you out there, well, then why are you getting weight loss surgery? Okay. a little bit more. I still don't want, I want to feel full fast. I want to be satisfied with a small amount of food, but I want the option there that if I want a little bit more on my birthday or Thanksgiving, I can. Whereas I don't, maybe you have that option with bypass. I have not really seen anyone talk about 5 years post bypass that can really eat that much more than they did surgery. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you have bypass, let me know. But like I said, the downside to that is, and I'm going to be starting, I need to find me a good counselor to go through the whole emotional eating, addicted to food stuff to help make sure that, that's not going to be an issue for me. Because the bad part is I also have seen several people who have issues with regain. And one of them I was watching, and I need to link the ones that I've really been following in the description. I'll try to do that. I don't think it'll make it on this video, but in future videos, I'll try to link some of the ones that I've been following. But she had an issue with regain, and she said the reason why is I started putting stuff back into my diet on a consistent basis that were like trigger foods for me. She's like, if I ate a piece of cake, then I wanted cookies, and then I wanted this, and then I wanted that. And so she said she started adding a bunch of foods into her diet, soda, things that she wasn't supposed to have, until she had problems with regaining weight. And I don't want that to happen to me. I don't want to deal with that. I want to be able to, consume enough food to keep my body satisfied, but not over an abundance. And it's going to help that my husband and I are going through this together so that we won't be bringing the junk food into the house. But yeah, so I might get some hate comments or whatever over all of that. Maybe not. I don't know. YouTube is a weird place. You can just read a lot of comments that people, I'm like, why would you say that to her? But anyway, so I'm gonna end this video. If I think of anything else, I'll either add to it or do a new video. But yeah, those are the reasons that that I chose VSG. All right, bye guys.